Why hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO Alpha 35.3-5. That's right, a few changes in this episode. They have had a little bit of an update. They have some new airlines, which is why some of the skins for some of the older airlines were a little bit different. I don't think I'll be able to find one here because they're probably all taken off. But some of the skins of some of the airports that we were airliners that we were getting in, it was just, all a bit strange. But welcome back. It's going to be a shorter episode today, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in, and welcome to Gaming Reigns. New video intro, please. I thought you'd like that. That's something different, isn't it? Something different to tickle the taste buds. So welcome back to, this wonderful airport CEO. And really, today's mission is to get this room working, this airport lounge working. Because right now, it doesn't, and that's absolutely destroying me. I don't know why. Now, I'm going to quickly... I need to sort of open the comments section up, actually. So I'm just going to go back to my phone, because someone suggested, and I want to credit them, because they deserve credits, where credits are due. But Speed Break has suggested to try moving the airport lounge upstairs near the gate exit. So he suggested putting it up here. Now, I believe you. In fact, I'm sort of inclined to do it a little bit. We've got no Maple flights coming in, which is sort of a shame. So my thought here is, why don't we change this to a Goose Wings thing? Change this back to just any old airline, don't care, and we can test it on the Goose Wings thing, right? I mean, it could work. My other thought as well is, let's duplicate the room. So if we go to create template, and sort of duplicate a lot of this stuff, probably need to take the room with us actually. So it's Alt, isn't it? And then we can grab the room with us and go upstairs, and we can try your idea. I'm on your side here. We'll try your idea and get in a nice lounge, and I might put it in the middle of the zone. I'm not too fussed about that. Could go alongside here, couldn't it, really? I mean, if you were sort of thinking about it. Somewhere nice for them to check out. Or I think directly opposite. And we can sort of build a corridor here and have it as a room. Just sort of, we could put one here, a shop at the end. Let's do that, maybe. Oh, it needs to be walled off, really. Let's bring them right down here. This is my thought, so let's bring them right down. We'll wall it off completely. We'll put one there, just for now, just to see how it fits, right? Then we get a wall in, so that's very important. We want the whole room walled off, because I don't want any old riffraff coming in here. Oh no siree. And then I was thinking we get a large door. So I'm going with what you've said, and I'm trusting that you understand what the hell you're saying, and I hope that you're right in what we're doing, and it's all your fault, Speed Break, if this doesn't work. We'll just fully blame you. But who knows? So what I do know is we have a flight due to this stand. So I'm going to fast forward it and see whether or not we can work with what we get. So it's a Goose Wings flight. Again, the CLM is for some reason not carrying over, but that's okay. This is still in beta as far as we're concerned. I say it's still in beta. The whole game's still in alpha, but this is an experimental, so it's still a beta in that eyes, I suppose. So let's have a look. It hooks up there. It says, okay, I don't know what you want me to do about that. I mean, can't land because it's occupied. I don't care. So these guys are going to come and build that. What I want to check is downstairs to see whether or not we've got any guys coming in here, business guys, and sort of, or they're just using this as a pass-through. It looks like they're just using it as a pass-through. So none of our business class members are actually going there, which sort of sucks. So we're going to try it your way, Speed Break, and hope that this sort of works, because that's not a Zoom, it's a Goose. This is Goosewings airline. Maybe it's because it's just fully broken, maybe, and it just doesn't want to work. But we'll try our best. I don't know. So, what's the next flight to come in? Thought this through, haven't I? God, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons today. What's the next flight to come in either one? So we've got a Stripe Air there. CLM. Let's try it. Open it up. Make it a CLM sort of stand, and then what we can do is if we go to staff, applicants, get some more passenger service agents, because these people are queuing up waiting to go on this plane. I mean, they are ready. Are people still going? No one used that downstairs one. What's the flight after the Goosewings? It's another CLM. So we don't want that. Maybe we go Nordic on the downstairs one for now. Make it Nordic Air. And then we'll see what happens. I don't know. It just seems weird. It just doesn't want to work properly. It's just a bit odd. So let's see what happens. So no one used it for this flight. This Maple Express, by the way, is a new airline. So I think Zoom will be a new airline as well. But Maple Express is a new airline, and I guess it's like EasyJet, isn't it, or something along those lines. It's a cheaper airline. It's quicker airline. I guess it's more sort of, I'm flying in the same country sort of airline. Whereas Maple itself may fly from different country to different country. So this airport lounge is open now. I say open loosely because they're not working. Or I haven't experienced a lounge working yet. If someone could tell me how the blooming hell to get them working, I'd be all over it. I'd be like, oh wow, this is so cool that this actually works. How cool. But the fact they're just not working is just awful. And they should just work as far as I'm concerned. But let's have a look. And basically what you should get is briefcase, guys. What's this? This is the CLM flight. Look at it. What even is that airline? It's OK Air. But even now, it's CLM. No one's using it. And it might be because it's fully broken. Like, because maybe I've got contracts at stupid airlines that, don't want to use it. I don't know. But it's just annoying me that we've got these beautiful airline lounges and they're just not working. So, it is a bit of a shame. But what can you do? I was hoping that guy was just like, do you know what, I'll use your airport lounge. Maybe they only work for large aircraft. There is that. I mean, that was something that came into my head, but I just don't think it works. Which is a bit of a shame. But what can you do, I suppose, is where I'm at with it. I mean, what can you actually do? We've got one in there. It's connected to CLM. Let's see if it works. Maybe it does. It's going to shut in a minute anyway. And then in the morning we got a Nordic flight. That was pretty pointless making it Nordic. Probably should have made it Maple. But whatever. The planes are all coming in with the wrong designs anyway. And maybe it's registering what type of plane comes in. So this is meant to be Skylink and it's not. It's Maple Express. So yeah, very strange. Don't really know what's going on there. Just seems a bit weird. So hopefully it fixes itself somehow. I was hoping by restart of the game it would start working. At least the downstairs one, but no. Great. Great times, right? That works. That's good. Should we try and do something new today? Let's try and do something new. So I was thinking, there's two things we could have done today, which would be actually of any interest to anyone in the video. The first of which was going to be automatic check-in desks, right? So, this is the way I look at it. So you've got self-check-ins here. Allow passengers to check themselves in without assistance of passenger service agents. If baggages need be checked in, they are dropped at a nearby baggage drop, right? So you've got a baggage drop, which is this thing, and then you've got a self-check-in, which is this thing. Okay? So they can't be placed with a baggage without a baggage drop nearby. So let's put a baggage drop in first, right? Now, the good news is we know there's a conveyor belt system directly under this. So we know we can sort of place these. So I'd be tempted, actually, to place them here. This is not a very big terminal, so there is that. It goes through to quite a big security area, but it's not the biggest terminal. So my thing is, why don't we just... I don't know how it works, so let's put one down. Should we just see how they work? I love that we've got, like, self-boarding gates. We haven't got them yet. Self-check-in. And I guess that can go there, right? And we'll see how this works. I'm going to rotate it this way just so I can see them set it up. So we're going to let them set it up. We're going to see how we sort of manage that. The queue, by the way, to catch the buses is astronomical. Have you seen it? It goes all the way along here, all the way into the actual baggage claim. Absolutely hilarious. Right, so we've got this check-in desk. Oh, it's like it becomes a big thing. Okay. So we can connect this, I suppose, make it another check-in desk for the medium airport. So put that over there, right? So, baggage path. Yeah. Oh, crap. I've not thought this through. There's a bloody wall there. Oh, budge. Have not thought this through. Can we... Oh, crap. We've also got an airline now associated with it. Clear the baggage bay. Can we close... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad news. They're not going to be able to get their baggage in because I've not thought about baggage at all. I need an... Oh, I need that to go down. But it's in an illegal position now. Oh, I've really thumbnailed this right up. Let's... That's my polite way of saying fudged it up, by the way. Let's remove... Can we remove this wall? Let's remove this wall. Oh, God. I don't know whether we can. Remove that wall. This is panicking me. Can we remove the sofa? Let's remove the sofa. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I don't like it there, and I'm changing the entire room. Bulldoze all this as well. Sorry, staff. Don't worry. It'll all be fixed soon. I just have to fix this whole thing. So, it's sort of activated straight away, which I don't mind it doing. But, God, can you not just wait for me? Just for one solitary minute? So, can we get it in there? Lovely. And bring it down into here. It's going into the same places. So, not really that fussed. Great news. So, now that can connect over to this. And it can now start enabling people to check in. And they're using it. How wonderful. So, people are using it. It doesn't require a queue. People just sort of stand in the same place and just be friends. That's cool. I suppose that's okay. There's a big queue to use it, actually. This is the queue to use it. So that's cool. I like that there is a baggage drop there. It eases pressure on these guys. We might not need them soon, so it could all be self-check-in. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think it was that flight. It was that flight. 7:35 to Astana. So these guys really didn't have to do very much. So that's great. That worked really, really well. These guys are confused, and I can completely understand why. I've just destroyed a room, which is absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to build that wall back, build it to there and to there, and then we're going to add a door here. And it'll still be a staff room, and we won't have completely ruined everyone's day. So that's the plan. Put the floor back in there. Lovely stuff. And there we go. We've got a new thing that can be used. Don't know what this person's complaining about. Probably about everything. Everyone does. But look, it'll now open for different people. And I think people will use it because it's faster. So that's obviously beneficial, right? Maybe we can start looking at getting rid of some of these check-in desks. Because people will start just using it. It is open now. 7:35. So these two... Is that one a 7:35? No. So these two are doing the same job. So let's see where our passengers go. So they're all using self-check-in. They're actually, none of them are opting to use the check-in desk, which is actually amazing. So we're going to start closing a check. We're going to close this check-in desk. We're going to demolish it. Not the we're going to try and use these lifts to go down. And what we're going to do instead is put down... We can't put the self-check-in there without the baggage drop, so Let's let them destroy that. That's brilliant. So we're going to put that there. Ah, they take 3 up. That's a shame. So we will have to do some destroying, but that's okay. And then what we can do is add a check-in thing, and I might put it there. It can go anywhere here. It can't go that far away. Or, well, actually, it can go over here if it wants to. They really thought this through, haven't they? So I think maybe we put it there. Nice, quite like that. That's fine. And then we can have a little gap here, and we can destroy this one. We can't close it yet because it's still checking in. Actually, the people have gone. Let's just close it. There we go, and then destroy it. Nice. And what this does, by destroying 2, we'll actually... we can destroy that as well, actually. We can actually put in 3 of our new check-in desks, our new automated ones. Still have the guys work there. They probably won't do as much work now. They're probably going to be like, oh, God. You don't actually need me, do you? And the answer's going to be no, we don't. Straightforward answer to your question. So we can put this here, right? And this one here. And then we can have check-in desk there. And I'd put the other one... Oh, we could put it there, but it's a bit further away, so I'd put it there. There we go. So what should happen now is under here, this we can connect to this baggage bay over here, which is good news. These are already connected, so that's good news. That one's now connected. That check-in desk... it's a bit weird you can't connect the actual check-in desks, because they have to be put down together. So my argument would be, why not have them together then? Why have them as 2 separate things? It makes no sense. So just put them together. It just seems, yeah, odd that you've got them in 2 separate places, one here and one here. I would have just put them together, because that would be probably easier. Something to look at maybe. Because if they have to be, then do it that way. Plus, I'd queue them. They should have queues really to them. The fact they don't, because you can't click this to make a queue, is a little bit disappointing. I would have probably again looked at doing that, because it would have made it look a little bit better. Either way, everything seems to be working fine. They'll install these and then we'll connect them up. I would have done things a little differently, but it's a good idea, I suppose. Let's move these now over here. So this check-in desk, there we go. So excellent. So we should have 4 of the new auto check-in desks and 3 of the old one, or 4 of the old ones. The bus queue is still pretty bad. I mean, I don't know really what more you want me to do right now with this. And some people are using the bus stands like normal people. Other people are like, no, we're just going to queue all the way across because it's a pain in the ass. I mean, why would you do that? All these people are waiting for baggage, which is interesting. So that's departure, that's arrival. They're all coming now. Okay, you just have to be patient, people. Are these all angry because they've not got their baggage, or are they going... Oh, there. So people are still using the checkpoints here. No flights have been scheduled for those ones. This one's about to open again, but I think maybe because they weren't scheduled soon enough. They soon will be, which is exciting. Some people are pretending to use them, which is fun. But yeah, I think because these were already being used. But we're trying to automate the airport. That would be quite useful. Security's quite busy, which I don't mind too much that it's this busy. And the shops are being used quite well. Do we get any luck with these? No. And no, of course not, because, well, it's in alpha testing, I suppose, and they just don't want it to work, do they? Goodness me. Whatever. This part of the airport's looking very lovely, though. I think it's running relatively well. Our flights are not really delayed, and everything's being done. The boarding of this one's going to be touch and go, but everything else was done. And yeah, look at the loading of the... This is all going quite well. It all looks good. There's no red. Red's when you start having issues, but there's no red at all on the board. So I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe as well, it could be international flights that might want That's another thing. Is it only international flights that use airport lounges? Maybe it is. And maybe we start looking at doing international flight desks. I ain't going to do it this episode because I don't want to pile in loads and loads of crap in this episode. I'm quite happy testing the waters with these, which seem to be working really well, and they're really quick and really negate the need for these. We can close this one now. Actually, I'm going to close it. We can destroy it. Why not? Get some more of these automatic check-in desks. This one as well. No, that's closed. I think due to open. But these seem to be doing the trick. You know, they're super quick. People get through that bit really quickly. So I'm happy with that. I suppose. I'm not looking forward to introducing international flights. Because what you need defines an international zone in your terminal where only passengers with an international destination have access. Passengers travelling on international flights must pass through a passport checkpoint to have their passport screened and receive international clearance. So, can they be... So my understanding here is must be connected to a secure zone and must be connected to an international zone. So what I could do, hypothetically here, is I could, if I wanted to, turn this into an international section, right? So we could, and hold off here, could have it so that these two things are for international bits only. And, yeah. I don't know whether it will work. I'm not sure whether it would work. But we can try it, I suppose. Should we do it this episode? Should we do it this episode? Should we do it this episode? Should we do it up here? I don't know whether it would work. Maybe what we do, we get ready for it. So we build a new stand. Because we've got a lot of money now. We've got £500,000 again. We can build a new stand here. Okay. So I can build a new thing up here. No problem, right? So we can build a new terminal. Then what we can do is add. So we build a new terminal. Doesn't matter. Can be long and thin. Whatever. Right? And we'll spend £300,000 on it. Make it a bit wider maybe. 400,000. Is that too much? Yeah, probably. Let's build it up to here. £352,000 building, right? We'll build that. Oh crap. Didn't think it through. Didn't think it through. Didn't think it through. Cancel it. Cancel it all. Cancel it all. Oh crap. How do I cancel it? Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. Get rid of it all. Oh, thank goodness. Still got all our money. Ooh. That road. That was the thing there. So we sort of need to come out to. So I guess what we could do is when you go upstairs, you hit this corridor, right? And this corridor can then come down here like so. And that'll do for now, right? So in here, what we can do is destroy this wall. Right. It comes into here. And this will be our international zone. So all of this here. Oh, it's not a secure zone yet, so that doesn't help anyone. Make it all secure. Right, all secure, right? Should be part of the same zone. Don't know why that's not going there, but yeah. It should be all part of Secure Zone 3. It will be once it's built, I'm sure, but it'll take time. Now, what we want to do is turn an international zone, and maybe from here we could have the international zone inside this secure area. Because I'm quite happy for that. I'm quite happy for this to be a road, so service road. We can use this one now, I suppose. Can't build on this floor, of course we can't. Go downstairs, build it to there, right? Service road all the way down. Then what we can do is we can have a medium... I'm sort of running out of money slowly. We can have a medium stand, which costs 100 grand. We've got 60 grand left. Really running close on budget here. So let's speed the game right up. We spent a lot of money here. We need them to build it all anyway. That's going to take a lot of time because it's a big building that we've asked them to build, and we might have wasted a lot of money. But we're going to try it, see what happens, and worst case scenario it doesn't work, and then we can all cry in our sleep. So let's get Taxiway Foundation. Let's get that up to there, I think. Yeah, up to there. And then we can get that in place as well. So we have spent nearly all of our money building a new section of the airport, which might not even work, just to see if we can get this working. An airport lounge of some sort working. Wait, who are you? Oh, it's a bin. No check-in desks for 781. Oh, great. This is just going to keep beeping for the next 10 minutes. What? No check-in desks for you. So apparently we're having issues with check-in desks for small lounge, which is interesting, I suppose. Let it ping for a minute, not too worried about it. What we will do is I will get in, because these are working brilliantly, downstairs. So I will get in a little check-in desk there, and we can put in a small one there. We could do the same over here. I don't know whether the conveyor belt... Oh, that's nice, actually. The conveyor belt's really quite convenient. We could put in... You have to excuse the pinging. I'm very sorry. We could put another one here, I suppose. Oh, we can't, actually, because where it is below. So it can go here. No, it can't, really. Oh, I guess it can, actually. So it can go here. So I can put it there, and then we can get in this guy, and he can go in here, right? And then what we need to do, conveyor belt needs to go down, elevator down, and then the conveyor belt, ignore the beeping, please. I'm very sorry about it. I can turn it off, but I'm just can't be bothered. And that can go into there, right? That's the plan. So let's speed. They might take a while to actually do that because they're busy over here doing their stuff. It's absolutely going crazy. We did get a contract bonus. Did we see that? It wasn't that shop. Oh, it was this shop. Well done, everybody. Contract bonus. So let's get in. I'll get Turner in again. Why not? Makes life easier. They're going to give us a little bit of money. We're already up to 80 grand, which is good. This bus queue is absolute redonkulous. Look at it. I really need these built quickly so I could just get the check-in desks done. But they've not even half built this, so Lord knows what's going to take them. It's going to take them ages. It stopped pinging because it's probably... Yeah, it's probably super done. You've got to remember, these few check-in desks are covering all of these flights, so that's probably why they're having a few issues. The baggage bay no longer needs to go down here, though, I don't think, because this is all the other terminal, so I don't think we need a tilt tray there anymore. And the passenger can't board. Okay, I'm not quite sure why that passenger can't board, but they can't. Still no one using our airport lounges. These guys are just waiting to go to work. In fact, they're working on top of each other, which is always beneficial. Let's go back over. Are we close to building these? No, because they're too busy building this. The good news is money is coming in fast. So when this is eventually built, which will be nice one day, in fact, the actual... let's go to terminal area. We want to actually bring the terminal area in line with the rest of the terminal. Can we grab that building? Make sure it's part of that terminal. Nice. Make sure this is part of the terminal. Make sure this is all part of the terminal. Nice. So that stand, what we want to do straight away is connect it to a baggage bay. So to you, get rid of the terminal now, because we know it's part of that building. So that's already got that. We don't need to do anything else. What we do need to do, it's missing a taxi path, but that's okay, that'll come. What we do need to do is have a check-in desk. So if we go into, boarding desk rather. We can build that boarding desk, I think in here. So if we build it in there, that's quite nice. And then we need a door, which would be quite nice as well, to go in there, right? So I think now this is ready to start being semi-used, nearly. We still got more. I'm going to close the stand. We don't need the stand open. We just need it attached to a baggage bay. So that's good. Stand is deactivated. That's absolutely fine. Then, because we wanted to close it, we don't want it open. It's going to be for international flights, possibly. Can't promise anything this day and age. Let's get the guys back on baggage security, because I 100% realised they're not on that. What's ultimate commercial license? Ooh, yeah, you might as well. I mean, we've got nothing else to do, other than not have enough agents to actually get that done. Crap. Okay, people can't leave the airport. Why? They're all sort of stuck here. I don't know. We'll just let the game run for a minute. I've got other things to worry about than people can't leave the airport right now. So, this is nearly built. They should have probably started on these yet, but they haven't. Once they have, that should be fine over there, because they rush through baggage and stuff. What we want to do is, we want to... I don't know whether we want to destroy this wall, but we definitely want this to become an international zone. So, international zone. This will be interesting, won't it? All of this area here, I think, I'm hoping I've got this right, and all this area here is going to be international zone. I hope. I'm so nervous this doesn't work. We've got this. I need to connect it via a door. So we can have a couple of doors here, I suppose. One there and one there. Why not? Now what we need, because it says... Oh, it was getting very angry when I clicked international zone. Security. So we need a passport checkpoint. So we have an automatic passport checkpoint, which I think are going to be great, so we're going to use that. And we need one of these. So let's go. This can be the entrance, so we'll have 1, 2, and 3. I don't know how many we actually need. And then we'll have some automatic passport checkpoints, 1, 2, and 3, right? And 4. Let's have more. Oh, I don't know how much they cost. They cost quite a lot of money, so I'm spending a lot of money here, not really knowing what I do. Then we need some exits, I think, because you have entry and then exits, right? So that's the entry into it, which is fine. And then this is going to be the exits. So I suppose we want 1, 2, and then we'll have a few more of the 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they will be the exits. So, and then what we want to do is sort of build a wall. I suppose like this. And see where they go with it. Make it look a bit neater. Who knows on Earth whether this will work? And there's a lot of wasted space here. We can have some shops here. I'm not too worried about it. Pretty cool with it, to be honest. Let's have a look. Vehicle hunter. That's fine. That's sort of a moral of any story. We connect... Oh, it's probably because it's not open, right? Oh, boarding desk in an international zone cannot be connected to a non-international stand. Okay, do I do this? Let's make it an international stand. Right? How do I make it an international stand? Stand upgrades? Is it because it's small? Because that's a problem within itself, right? I mean... Connect... Boarding desk in an international zone cannot be connected to a non-international stand. So, is it because this is becoming frustrating. I can't select it though. That can be selected, but this can't be. So I guess, is it only large flights that can be international then? Because that's not overly clear. There's nothing here, so I assume that's the case. Tutorials, international... We did all this. Thing is, it says international airport like it means something. Goodness, we didn't even get ticks for this. Ah, there we go. So, actually, it's in progress. It's not coming up. Maybe I'm just completely ignoring it. Oh, my word. So, it has to be a large stand. Oh, great. There we go. That answered my question. So, all of this stuff that we've just put in is a complete waste of money unless we have large stands. Now, I hear you say, Jay, don't worry about it. We can sort this problem out. And I agree. I think we can. So, what we can do is get a large runway. We don't have enough money. Of course we don't. They're like £500,000. Oh my god, I was wrong. They're £1 million. Okay, I don't have £1 million. I don't have a £750,000 for just a concrete one. So, International Zone, ladies and gentlemen, will come in the next episode. What a tragedy. This is an absolute tragedy. The good news is, everybody, is we got these working. Right? I mean, let's have some positivity, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's just at least look what we did today. We got, automation working. I mean, that's good news. I mean, I'll take it. Look, that's all everyone uses. They don't even use these guys anymore. You're not needed. You're only needed to get people on the plane. The other bit of good news today, by the way, everybody, is not good news at all, because the lounges still don't work. And I'm going to assume it's because we need large aircraft. So, in the next episode, I will make sure that I can get large aircraft. What I'm also going to make sure is I'm going to bulldoze the hell out of all this, because we really don't need it. It's not beneficial for anyone, and we should get some money back for it all, is my thought. We can also still use this. I'm happy to use it, but it's no longer going to be a international zone because it doesn't work. Not yet, anyway. It will one day. Why? What do you mean international zone 3? I've just got rid of the international zone. I want there to be no international zone. It's gone. How is there still an international zone? Oh God, what did I do? There shouldn't be one. I've deleted it. Oh my goodness gracious me. How awful. Anyway, it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. So what we could do, hypothetically, is connect this stand to this. Connect you to you, which you are. You've got security. And I guess open you? And by doing that, we've actually created just a new stand. It's a bit out in the sticks, but who really cares, right? I mean, I got a new stand in there, right, everybody? It's a bit of a long way away, but we got a new stand. No one can complain if we got a new stand, right? That's good news. So we will taxi it. It's very important. I have to make sure we get everything in place. And we've also got the automatic check-in desks now. So yeah, screw the world. We did the right thing, and now it's all connected, and now it's open. And now it means we've got another new stand, which we can put loads and loads of new flights in and make it really happy. What I will do is I'm going to make the stand maple only. Because why not? Just make it a maple stand for no real reason. That can still be a Swiftly stand, don't really mind. But then what we can do, see everybody, there is always a plan. This can still be, we're going to try, I don't think it'll work, but this can still be the Maple Lounge, right? Because then people will come to the Maple Lounge, which is miles away from the actual Maple thing, and yeah, we'll try and make it work from there. But on the whole, I think that's a relative success, don't you? I think we've hit a marker in our airport which is better than ever before. I am going to spend a pointless amount of money on a walker-later to that exact gate, though, because I do feel they've got to walk a long way. And I don't care about them exiting. I just care about them getting there. So I'm going to put a big-ass walker-later there. Because I'm kind. That's why. So, walker-later when it's all installed will work. That's good news. We'll look at the positives here is that we got people still not being able to leave the airport. Is that through that exit there? No, that one's working. And that exit's working. So, there's a massive queue and everything's broken in here. But no, other than that, it's all going, all going spiffingly well. Terminal 1, no public transport. What? What do you mean no public transport? Since when's that been a thing? What? I sometimes have no words for this game. Maybe let's do that. We don't need airline shuttle buses for this side. They've only got 4 service technicians, to be fair. So we could probably take one away from there and add it to this person. There we go. No, sir. I love this public transport. What do you want about? I don't know what you're on about. Is that a new thing? Oh, that's interesting. It's because... So, public transport. This is Terminal 1's public transport, right? So... Okay, next episode, international zones, we're going to try our best to get them done. Although we do need a large, so we might need to take out one hell of a loan. We can, I think. We can take out like a £2 million loan. Oh, 1.4. Maybe not. But we'll try and take out a loan and we'll try and get that large thing done. What we'll also do is set up transport so it has a different parking area for the medium thing. Because right now they're all sharing the same and it just doesn't seem to be working, so we'll sort that out. Now I know what it actually means. I was confusing myself. So terminals need 2 car parking areas. Who knew? How wonderful. Thank you very much for joining us. If you have enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe. And I will catch you all very much soon on the flippity flip. Thank you very much indeed. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye.